This channel and its content are purely for entertainment. If you happen to learn something, awesome. I'm not a professional mechanic, fabricator, HVAC tech, contractor, chef, etc. Take my advice loosely and use it if you like and agree. Otherwise, do it your way. Enjoy the video. All right, today we're at my son and daughter-in-law's house, and we're going to see if we can install some can lights, I think they are. Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
LED recessed lights. So we're going to just see if we can't drill some holes, run some wire, and see where we get. What else? Yeah, so they're little flush mount kind of things. You just have to drill a hole in the ceiling and slide them up in. And they got little plugs that plug in, little power supplies, and then you just mount that stuff into a wire in the box, and supposedly that's it. We'll see how far we get today. In case you're interested, these came as a 6-pack. I think you can order them separately though. First thing we got to do is figure out where we're going to put these on the ceiling.
She obviously didn't run away. What? Hello, YouTube.
We're going to mark our ceiling. We're going to put some pieces of tape up where we think we want these holes to be cut so we can get an overall plan here. Come here, kitty. It was at that very moment that I realized I've squirreled off and I'm chasing a cat. I'm just like Grandma Sally. Here, kitty. Come here. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I come upstairs?
Come on. And our professional contractor showed up. Okay, so we're jigsawing some holes into the ceiling at the moment. We got our holes marked and now we're cutting. Now keep in mind, I had just had a lesson on how to use a jigsaw. Yep. There we go. Got a hole and a lot of sawdust. Not exactly sure how I got roped into the real dirty job.
Pretty easy, actually. You get a steadier hand than I do, that's how.
Good excuse. Well, just for that, here's a random dirty picture of Austin.
You want some safety glasses?
You know, just for the record, I own about 40 pairs and I don't have any on me. You got some?
I do. I can go get you.
That would probably be a good idea. This video might be entitled Moron Cuts Hole in Ceiling Without Glasses. There's probably a better tool for this. Namely, probably a little drywall saw. Little hand saw would probably have been the right answer, but I brought every power tool known to man, but did not bring that, so this is what we're using. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's see if we can do something with that. Sure hope this is where we want them. I might have inhaled some sawdust. 50-year-old, who knows what,
It's good for you.
asbestos, and
It's good for you.
who knows what else. Good news is we only got 12 of these to do. Okay. There. Come on, Turner time. Don't you own the proper PPE? Give me a break. But you can see we got holes, holes, all kind of holes. We got one more to do here above the stairwell, but we got to stand on a ladder to do it. So Austin's going after the ladder, and we'll be good. We got eight in this area, 4 in that area. First try.
Several days later.
So we're back again here at my son and daughter-in-law's house, and we're still working on the lighting. He did manage to get most of the little boxes connected, and as you can see here, the lights are just hanging, but basically they came with a little junction box, and you just have to wire the 3 wires up, your hot and your ground and your common, and hook up the little plug to the light fixtures and slide them up into the hole. So we're in the process of getting ready to do the very last one that's above his stairs, which is a little tough to get to, so it's a 2-man job. And then we're going to move on to moving some electrical around to test them and see how they work. So here we go.
Alright, here's what we got. We're gonna wire this little box up.
Alright, we just temporarily wired into our what was a light fixture on the wall there, put our wire through that runs through all these. So when we fire up the switch here, we'll see if we get light here. Okay, I'm seeing light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they all lit?
Yep. Alright.
That's a good sign.
Nice.
That helps the lighting up here tremendously, and they're just hanging sideways. You might need to see a doctor for that, dude.
Imagine when they're facing down.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
I guess the reality is we should be able to go ahead and get them all pushed up in there right now. Just make sure we don't have any loose wires before we start meddling in over there.
Turn it off or sleep. Turn it off so you must stare into the lights.
Yeah, because I'm blinded now. But yeah. So let's just do that. Those look pretty nice. Pop those babies in there, and it really brightened up the place. Let me get out of your picture here. Oh yeah, that looks super nice. All right, so we took the light fixture off of the wall here, which is the only thing that the switch, there's a 3-way set of switches. There's one down at the bottom of the stairs and one up here. And it was just powering a tiny little light there. So now we've got the wires pulled out, and we're just going to put a plate over this side because he's not going to need that light there because we've got all these in the ceiling now. And I'll just come around here and show you. What we did is we pulled the wires out of the junction box that was feeding that light fixture on the other side. Just going to put a piece of conduit in one of these electrical boxes. and that'll be our new configuration. All right, so we've got our new conduit in. We've got all our wires in there. We got them ran into the new conduit, got them all pulled together. What? Okay, just give me a minute. So now we're just going to coil our wires up inside there and turn the breaker back on. Okay, so we actually got the lights done. We got one more thing we needed to do up here for now, and that is we just drill a hole into the ceiling so he can have a new outlet here because he's going to put a TV on this wall so he can get this closed in with his wallboard, drywall or whatever he's using. So we're just going to fish a wire through here. Little did I know this was going to be the absolute worst part of the whole evening. We managed to get the fish tape stuck. Can tear up a steel ball. And by we, I really mean Austin. Or a steel fish tape. Okay, it takes real talent to tie a fish tape in a knot above a ceiling. I don't even have words for how this happened. How do you tie a fish tape in a knot above a ceiling by just pushing it up through there and trying to run a wire?